Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Good morning. Welcome back to another Good Morning Greek devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. We are here, grateful and thankful for this wonderful time and opportunity that the Lord has afforded us to gather together in this virtual space and place on today for today's Good Morning Grief devotion. This is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is the natural, normal, necessary response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. That grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. And that's why we shout good morning, because morning is indeed a good thing. And I'm glad that you're here with us on today as we lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief devotion. Today is day 97. This message is coming straight from the heavens, and we're going to talk about when triggers take you back. When triggers take you back. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it doesn't always come in waves. Sometimes it comes in moments. There are times where grief waves will hit us, and there are some times where in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, grief will show up and begin to show out. A song, a scent, a place, a date, or a date on the calendar can unexpectedly pull you back into the depth of sorrow. Have you ever had a trigger, something that happened, a song, a scent, a date, a moment, a sight? You seen something, you heard something, something just bam out of nowhere, and it became an instant trigger that just pulled you all the way back in to a moment of grief, into a moment of sorrow. Those moments, called triggers, can catch you off guard and reopen wounds you thought had begun to heal. Anything can be a trigger, a song, a scent. I remember Lagerfeld, right? My father used to wear Lagerfeld back in the day. And you smell it, I don't even know if you still smell it. Trigger. He used to have a certain Glade freshener that he had. I forgot. I don't know. I forgot what it was. But every time I smell that, damn, a trigger. The Archway cookies. Y'all remember the Archway cookies? He used to stash them on the side of his bed. The Archway cookies. Let me see your Archway cookie sign instantly. Bam. A trigger, right? Anything, a song, a scent, a sight, a date, anything can be a trigger that pulls you into a moment of sorrow. And oftentimes it can reopen that wound, or it could just take you back to a place to where a remembrance, right? And put you in a space, right? Triggers are not setbacks. That's what I need you to understand. Triggers are not setbacks. They are reminders that love leaves a mark. They reflect the depth of what you lost, but also the depth of what you love. That you're not broken for being affected. You are human. This is what you got to know and understand. I want to give you some awareness as it relates to the trigger that you may see and or experience. When a trigger shows up, don't rush to escape it. Instead, acknowledge it. You ain't gotta run past the Archway cookies. Sit there, grab it, acknowledge it, have a moment, remember it, open up the bag in the store and eat you one right there. As long as you pay for it when you go to the checkout, they can't, it ain't stealing, right? Sometimes you just sit in that moment, right? Sometimes you sit in that moment, you relish that opportunity to remember. You can relish that opportunity to remember. I think so we're so I think a lot of times we're so quick to wanna escape it. We wanna escape and get out of here. I can't do this, right? And sometimes, I don't know if that's what you feel, but sometimes we gotta relish that moment of remembrance, right? Relish that moment of remembrance. Don't rush to escape it, instead acknowledge it. Acknowledge it, which is the biggest thing. Us acknowledging our grief, us acknowledging how we feel, us acknowledging that moment, us acknowledging, and oftentimes when you suppress, that's the one thing we don't wanna do, we don't want to acknowledge. We don't want to acknowledge the moment, the memory, how we feel. We don't want to acknowledge it, so we suppress it, and we just keep moving on instead of taking the time to acknowledge it. Pause, breathe, let yourself feel. Invite God into that space, right? You see the trigger, don't escape it, acknowledge it. Pause, breathe. Let yourself feel. Invite God into this moment. God, I thank you for this moment, for this memory. Let them tears flow, right? Invite God into that space. He sees the moment. He understands the memory. He's not disappointed in your tears. He's near to them. I need y'all to understand that he sees the moment. He understands the memory and bring him into that space. Over time, those triggers, watch this, they may soften. They may even become sacred, gentle reminders of someone who mattered and memories that live on. And they will definitely do that. They will definitely become sacred, gentle reminders, memory of one who you love and that still lives on. Here's your point of action. Is what I need you to do. Pay attention to what triggers your grief and how it affects you. Pay attention to what triggers your grief and how it affects you. When one arises, take a moment to pause and say something like, Lord, this still hurts. Please sit with me in it. Let the trigger become a touch point for healing, not just for her. And I'm so glad we wrote that inside the point of application because I'm here thinking at the end that some triggers, things that triggers that send us into that moment of grief, and some may be, some cookies or a restaurant. Some may be hurtful, right? Some may be real hurtful. Some things that happened and took place that with trauma, right? Sometimes trauma can lead to triggers, and so definitely in those instances, pay attention to what triggers you and how it affects you. Take a moment to pause and pray when they arise. Something like, Lord, this hurts. Please sit with me in it. Let the trigger become a touch point for healing, not just for hurt. Today, my brothers and sisters, in day 97, I told you this message was from heaven. When triggers take you back, when those triggers take you back. Somebody said, I'm frozen. I hope it's not frozen anymore. Did it unfreeze? Miss Scotty said, "My father's cigars." Yeah, 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 yeah. What are some of the triggers? Y'all wanna share? What are some of the triggers? What are some of the triggers that perhaps you have faced, have come across, or you've seen? What are some of those triggers? What are some of the things that caught you off guard? What are some of those things that caught you off guard? Hey, Mother Tahir, acknowledge your grief. Take the moment to feel. Absolutely. What's up, Aaron? Definitely, I'm going to through something. Same time my dad passed away. Definitely, I'm going through something since then. My dad passed away. Mhm. Yep, yep. Anybody else? What are some of those triggers perhaps that you came across that you faced? Late post? Late post? Okay. I passed away, but went into the hospital a year ago. I got you. Uh, Same time my dad passed. I got you. I got you. I got you. Not on Facebook. I just switched to YouTube. Is it acting up? Is the stream acting up again? It's always what are perhaps some of those triggers that you face, that you dealt with? The song, the sight, that's it. Care to share? Mhm. Good morning. I know it's about a 15-second delay on YouTube, so you can share, you don't have to share. Just remember this is how we deal with them, right? We'll acknowledge them. Um, it's not about trying to escape them. Acknowledge them. Pause, breathe, pray, right? Sit with it in the moment. Relish the opportunity to remember. It's more of the holidays when we were cooking together. Yes, absolutely. Those moments, those times. Absolutely. Well, I appreciate y'all sharing. I thank y'all. Hope y'all have a marvelous Monday and, just be mindful, be aware, right? They can pop out of nowhere, and, as you navigate through them, praying all of y'all strength in the Lord. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place for another Good Morning Brief. Let's go.